Positive Spin, presenting positive, innovative, and solution-oriented news from around the world. On today's program, we'll see a brief overview of Unity Foundation's first 30 years of promoting peace, cooperation, and unity throughout the world. And we'll learn about how the Foundation has amplified its work over the past few years through the presentation of the Peace Day Global Broadcasts.
This year, Unity Foundation, the producer of Positive Spin, is celebrating its 35th anniversary of promoting peace, cooperation, and unity throughout the world. In the next segment, you'll see a brief history of the organization's work, followed by an introduction to our most recent vehicle, the Peace Day Global Internet Broadcasts. In 1975, the seeds of Unity Foundation were firmly planted in the soil of Golden Gate Park, with the presentation of the first San Francisco Unity Fair, 45 nonprofit organizations, an array of multicultural performers, the Jefferson Starship, the Grateful Dead, and more than 40,000 people gathered in Golden Gate Park to celebrate unity. 30 years later, Unity Foundation continues to accomplish its nonprofit purpose through the presentation of cultural and educational events, local programs and projects for children and youth, media and public service campaigns, television programming, and the utilization of interactive communication technologies. During Unity Foundation's 30-year history, well over 1 million people have attended the special events produced by the Foundation, and more than 500 million people have been reached through Unity Foundation's media campaigns. All of Unity Foundation's special cultural and educational events, media campaigns, television programming, and local programs and projects are designed to create a greater understanding and respect for people of all races, cultures, faiths, lifestyles, and generations within the human family. Over the past few years, Unity Foundation's work has risen to a new level by utilizing the Internet for our Peace Day Global Internet broadcasts, which promote the important work of the United Nations, its humanitarian agencies, and thousands of organizations dedicated to peace, the environment, social justice, economic justice, and human rights. In 2010, the broadcast streamed live from the UN's official website and more than 2,000 websites simultaneously around the world, reaching millions and millions and millions of people. We now present a segment on the Peace Day Global Internet Broadcasts.
May I say welcome to the Peace Bell ceremony on the International Day of Peace. Your Royal Highness, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the Secretary General of the United Nations.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm delighted to see so many of you here for this annual ceremony. Let me offer you a special welcome to the messengers of peace and the many children joining us today. The annual ringing of the Peace Bell is always a deeply moving occasion. I'm very much moved personally as Secretary General of the United Nations to administer this Peace Bell ringing ceremony, and I'm grateful for your all efforts to preserve peace and security. So on this International Day of Peace, let us take stock of our efforts to promote peace and well-being for all people everywhere. Let us nurture what we have already accomplished. Let us dedicate ourselves to all we have yet to do. I call on people around the world to observe a minute of silence at noon today. And I call for a day of global ceasefire, a 24-hour respite from the fear and insecurity that plague so many places. On this International Day, let us promise to make peace not just our priority, but our passion. Let us pledge to do more, wherever we are, in whatever way we can, to make every day a day of peace. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us demonstrate our resolve with a minute of silence.
Hello, this is Jane Goodall and Mr. H, my mascot. International Peace Day has come round again, and it's so exciting to me to think of the number of countries, the number of places, the cities, towns, lakes, seas, mountain tops, buildings where giant peace doves will be flying. I wish I could be in all of those places. It's lucky that there'll be photographs and I can imagine them. But I would like you to feel that in spirit I'm all over the world, because it's such an important day. If we look around the world, there's so much violence, so much fighting, so much bloodshed, so much fear, so much anger. So it's more important than ever that we should get together and dream about peace. Peace is possible, but unless we dare to dream of peace, then it may never happen. And then we shall give up hope and continue as we are. So on this International Peace Day, which is in support of the United Nations International Day of Peace, let's all feel community, feel together, feel the lessening of the barriers between different religions, different cultures, different nations, and especially between us and the natural world. And let's dare dream of peace and look up at the giant fabric wings that are circling the world. Every year, a few more countries. Every year, a few more people joining us. So have an absolutely wonderful, inspiring day. And as I say, know that I truly am in spirit, circling the world with those giant peace doves. And have fun. Have a lot of fun.
Our time has come, and we have begun to circle the world.
At Griffith Park for the International Peace Day celebration. I'm here with Daryl Hanna, avid environmentalist. And Daryl, can you talk about your involvement in today's program?
Well, I got to come here last year and meet Jane Goodall, who's a personal hero of mine, and participate in the crane parade and everything. And I just think it's a beautiful day for people to come out and enjoy the park, which is rare for a lot of people to get outside and actually enjoy nature. And then also just to remind ourselves of all the different amazing organizations that are here, that have booths here representing all the work that they do, and to remind ourselves also that peace is not just about a literal war, but it's also the war that's going on with our whole environment, with other species within ourselves, from the pharmaceutical industries, the chemical industries, and all the different things that we put into our soil, air, water, and that we need to be conscious of the decisions that we make.
I'm here with Pierce Brosnan, who's the keynote speaker for today's event. And Pierce, can you talk about your involvement in today's event?
My involvement is through Jane. Jane has become a good friend over the last 8 years. It was amazing meeting this woman 8 years ago in London. It was through the dolphins. That's how we met her. I narrated a film, and she came along, and we struck up a friendship which has been long-lasting. And today, my wife Keely and I have been asked to step in her absence. She's in New York as we speak, doing Roots and Shoots Peace Day there. So that's how I'm here. The work that she does is inspirational, and the work that these young people I've seen do today is 1,000-fold. It is just really inspiring to see these young people pick up a cause, whether it be for the hawks or for women in Africa who are making bracelets because they have HIV and they want something to pass on to their children. It is really deeply heartfelt work, and that's why I'm here. I'm here with my wife and my children, Dylan and Paris, to support Roots and Shoots and to support all these people and have a good day of peace.
Very well said. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
Everybody round the world, I mean man, woman, boy, and girl. Come on, stand up. Everybody round the world, I'm talking man, woman, boy, and girl. Stand up.
People across the world join hands on the Stand Up, Speak Out campaign, which is part of the UN's effort to promote the Millennium Development Goals.
Stand up against poverty is the rallying call throughout the world today.
University students went to great heights and weights to make their point about poverty today. The students got a nearly 600-pound pumpkin, and then came the big drop.
Steht auf, stand up.
The beauty of stand-up is it's one point in time when people across the world collectively come together and raise their voice, and that's very, very important. It is ultimately the responsibility of governments to deliver on the Millennium Development Goals, but it is the responsibility of citizens to make sure that the governments do deliver and are accountable. So stand-up is one point in time, but it has to be followed up with concrete action.
Bringing together the United Nations and Endemol India for a unique and entertaining reality show, Mission Ustad.
Stand up and speak out is an opportunity for the voiceless to raise their voice.
People all over the world are going to stand up and be counted for these promises. I hope you will too.
Stand up. Everybody round the world, I mean man, woman, boy, and girl. Come on, stand up. Everybody round the world, I'm talking man, woman, boy, and girl. Stand up.